Welcome back to Metroid Other M, the Let's Play by DeoGenZ. I'm your host, of course, and last time we defeated Ridley. We saw Anthony go out in flames, and we are continuing our quest in this mad world of genetic experiments. Ah! These freaking armadillo spike dudes, get off me! They come back to this room for more action. I suppose Nintendo saw this as a fit battleground for Samus. It is pretty, but these enemies are pretty annoying. Make sure that when they go underground, because when there's two, they're quite the deadly duo. When they go underground, make sure, not to be rammed in the face like I am, but also to watch the dirt path on the floor, because that will give you the indicator for when they're going to spring up right beneath you. And if you can avoid them, fire off your missiles. Your missiles undoubtedly are your best handle on defeating these guys, so long as they don't get you down to this level. If you're low like me, don't worry about missiles. Switching back in between first person to third, it sometimes just lets you die, gives the enemy that couple of seconds they need, and then they pwn you. But missiles are your friend if you can stay alive and dodge more competently than I can, because super missiles charge those babies up and BAM! You can hit them probably in one shot. I don't think you have to waste all that extra plasma like I did. Now those spike dudes we couldn't avoid. Aha. That's right, we were chasing some mysterious Galactic Federation dude. But these spiked assholes, we don't have to talk to them at all. Just, jump over everything. Because they don't lock the door. See? The other battle was not an option. Yeah, I momentarily forgot, it's been a while since I've played this game, what we were doing. And I forgot we were hightailing it to see who that Galactic Federation member was. Is it Adam? Is it the Deleter? We ended up being the Deleter for Anthony. God damn it. Well, we must carry on. We must find out who that mysterious Galactic Federation member is, because he's obviously in some direction in a hurry. Whoa, very strange, switching in to first person at the grapple point. Very strange. Where are you going? Whoa, I did not even see those guys up there. Holy crap. Bug-eyed bouncers. That's what I call those freaks. There's many different iterations, many variations of those legged creatures that hop on you throughout Metroid Other M. Excuse me. Throughout Metroid Other M, and throughout the Metroid series. They've been a reoccurring enemy type. Figures. Oh, he knows. He's on to us. He's on to us. He destroyed it, too. So now we can't shift the bridge.
Any objections, Adam?
Oh, that's what I like to see. Samus kicking it in to her own decision. She will space jump and screw attack when she pleases. Oh, sweet. I love the screw attack. Isn't there a podcast called Screw Attack? I know it's based off of this, but I think it's all about awesome epic things. Because the screw attack is so epic. Not only can we platform over large gaps like that when asshole Deleter types break out the bridge, but it also allows us to roll through, literally just roll on through with our jumps, through enemies. Effortlessly. Of course, if it's a larger enemy type, it might take a couple of spins. But minor enemies that get in our way, we don't have to worry about charging up our beam. We just have to screw them with our screw attack. We will find that deleter. There's too many people have died.
I'm not a member of the Galactic Federation. I came here because I intercepted the distress call. I'm a bounty hunter. And I know that something is after you. Please, you must believe me. Thank you. I'm Samus Aran. What's your name?
Madeline Bergman. Behind closed doors, the Galactic Federation was trying to create a special forces unit composed of bioweapons. In order to make it happen, they were attempting to create an organization modeled after the space pirates, with the Zebesians at the center. But because of a certain presence, the life forms became ferocious. We were no longer able to control them.
By a certain presence, she must have meant Ridley. So you sent out the distress signal, even though it endangered your life?
I had to. I felt there was a real danger here, that if left as is, the Zebesians would continue to evolve and resurrect as real space pirates.
If that danger was real, then the risk of withholding information to protect herself was too great, clearly. And yet, wasn't she the one who set the facility's system to self-destruct? In silence, I praised her courage and sense of responsibility. At the same time, her argument had some holes. Say that the Zebesians, under Ridley's influence, became super aggressive. Would that really lead to the resurrection of the space pirates? Without a malicious force to lead them down that path, wouldn't they continue to merely follow their instincts, ultimately becoming no more than a swarm of feral creatures? Regardless, it was clear that the Galactic Federation was ready to consign their enormous mistake to oblivion. And that's why they sent a deleter. And as for Madeline and others who knew the secret? But wait, there was another inconsistency in her story. Why go to such lengths at all? With just a small flexing of the Galactic Federation's military force, they should have been able to destroy a facility of this scope with ease. So why didn't they?
Actually, there was an even more dangerous plan. Come with me.
What? That's That's not possible. The Metroids were terminated along with Zebes. Yes. And the last of them, the baby, met its end above my head.
You're Samus Aran, right? The one who annihilated the space pirates? Metroid remnants were attached to your suit when you returned from Zebes. They were reproduced from a piece of cell structure salvaged by the Federation, and they are in this facility.
I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
And Ridley in the same way.
At first, no one thought that the creature was Ridley. They didn't think it had potential as a bioweapon at all. They raised it like a pet, calling it Little Birdie. Until one day, it attacked one of the researchers and got away. Ridley had played dead and lured the scientist into his cage. What was left? It was a horrible sight.
But in order to control Metroids, you need Mother Brain's telepathy. You don't. You didn't recreate a Mother Brain clone, did you?
It's artificial intelligence. We developed an AI program that would reproduce Mother Brain's thought processes. We called it MB.
But it was just a program. It wasn't the Mother herself.
MB evolved as it communicated with the Metroids. It appears as though it began to become self-aware, much like the original Mother Brain. It's really quite remarkable.
That's when it became clear to me just why Madeline was so afraid of the space pirate's resurrection. It wasn't that her story had holes in it. Through the holes were glimpses of the danger that was right before her eyes. If everything she said was true, where are the Metroids and MB?
They're in an area called Sector 0. It's a unit that doesn't appear in any of our map data. It's a place like Turian, where we propagate and raise Metroids.
I began to see what the worst-case scenario would look like. The ultimate weapon, the Metroid, would be mass-produced, and as soon as an AI that could control them was developed, the plan to create a special forces unit modeled after the space pirates was replaced. But as the AI called MB spun out of control, the facility became a place much like the planet Zebes. If the situation were left alone, galactic society would be put in peril. Even the ringleaders of the operation wanted to avoid that, but they still wanted the Metroids. And that's why they decided to capture the Metroids contained in Sector 0 and delete the rest of the facility, including the space pirates, Ridley, and everyone who knew the secret. But before the ringleaders could act, Adam appeared. Adam might have known or suspected the truth about the facility from the beginning. Regardless, since the ringleaders were members of the Galactic Federation, they could no longer act recklessly. And so a deleter was installed as a member of Adam's team to destroy evidence and plan each subsequent move. But having me added on as a member must have disrupted the Galactic Federation's plans. Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy the Metroids and MB in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden. Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO who's here now will help you. You're safe.
Does that CO happen to be Commander Adam Malkovich? The real leader of this operation is Commander Malkovich. I can't believe that he's here.
Stay here until I return.